He's like Cloud and Aegis, I think.
Just Aegis.
Just Aegis? Never mind, he's just an Aegis guy.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys are both really good. Jimrude's kind of like the
Just Pythra? No
Just
way, he
Pythra.
plays just Pythra. Alright, Jalen, you get to finally watch your favorite corny swords character on the screen.
nice.
And we got young Jimbo. Jimrude
Jimbo
on the
versus
beat.
Saltbo. Jimrude is winning this. You know, of all the new players in the Sacramento Bay NorCal region, I'd say like just off of based off of beats and what like how people have been talking to them, these are like two players that are kind of similar.
Yeah. They're both kind of like new guard kids
They're
who showed up and started kind of
like
blowing up.
some of the best of the new guys.
Yeah.
So it's always this is for top 8, right? Oh, that is exciting.
Yeah, I think so.
Or unless they forgot to change that, but
Who knows?
who knows? Who cares? It's a good set either way.
So I think Peach does pretty rough against Sword. She doesn't have the greatest time against him. But that being said, it's Peach. She just needs to get one good confirm and
Peach
she's
is
going to do
one of
100%.
Peach is one of those characters that
like Rob.
they have bad matchups, but I feel like they don't actually lose as bad as
No.
like a bad matchup for Peach. Like at worst is like a 45-55. You know.
Yeah. It's very similar to Rob where it's like, oh, my neutral's kind of tough, but then I just gyro you.
Yep.
And you die, so how bad is it really? And Jimbo's really good at looking for his win condition.
Well, it's like it's kind of that Peach wins the matchup. By the way, how? I don't know how.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Also, I really have only seen Pythra this entire time, or Pyra.
Spargo agrees. I don't know. I don't care. This is Jimrude versus Saltlord. You know that doesn't mean anything. Matchup. Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now, early on into this block. Your matchup chart does not mean crap. Doesn't matter if it's a top player matchup chart. Matchups aren't a real thing in this game until top level,
Oh?
and even then they're still kind of fake. And that is that 59% combo.
Yeah, Jimrude's getting some a little explosive setup. And this is where I could see Aegis having kind of a hard time. They do have some pretty decent combo strings, but they're not putting anywhere near the numbers that Peach is. And when you're getting just blown up off 1 or 2 interactions, it makes you feel so much more panicky in neutral.
Well, that's like the problem with fighting Peach. Like, yeah, you might out neutral for her, but like you get hit. You get hit like once by Peach and you're taking 70%. You get hit a second time by Peach, you're at 115. You're never in a fun position against Peach, even if you're at 0.
Yeah. And also, with her recovery being as linear as it is, turnips are going to be a real big problem off stage. They don't actually have the best off-ledge options besides like maybe Saivy and Uppy, but those are pretty... Peach ain't staying in that range. She's backing up or she's up close on you.
Oh, really bad DI on that down air, but that was a pretty good find. That was actually really interesting.
Okay, nice turnip loop.
Oh, there's the turnip loop.
Catches him off stage, and that's it.
And that's just gonna
That was
pineapple
a
him.
beautiful snipe.
1-0 for Jimrude right now. This is a game.
That
This
was
is a set.
As they say,
Jimrude.
the most rude edge guard anyone's ever seen.
I'm sorry you couldn't be here, Cashew, but
Corny? What do you mean?
Jalen,
that was skill,
you're
Jalen.
one of the corniest people I know.
You grab with A. All right, listen.
I wish you were here too, Cashew. That would be really fun. Jimrude! That was a really good game 1. We're going into game 2. Let's see where Saltlord counter. Small battlefield.
Okay,
nice.
wait, hold up. Jalen grabs with Y.
I grab with
Special is
Y.
A.
Special's A. Special's A.
It's not better.
That's worse. Jalen.
Grab on A is worse for sure, but that's still not good.
You'd have to be playing like Kazi or something to have grab on A or Luigi. Jump is A, brother. Okay.
These guys got some edgy. These guys got some edgy names right now. Devour, Unbendable.
I think that's from
Fucking 19-year-old.
these Zoomer tags.
This is really funny. These are just like the little guys.
These are those dudes.
If Dre has Phoenix Fire, go away. You made 3 comments and they've all been awful.
I'm pretty sure they've all been, if Dre has a million haters, I'm one of them. That's all he said.
Has Dre even been on stream lately? What's up with him?
I don't know.
Stream just a little, like, he was the last match we played, I'm pretty sure.
Played.
Future Dr. Dre.
You could have played Steve and used the tech. Ah, true.
True.
Ooh.
Okay, kind of like how a Pokemon trainer will swap from Squirtle after like 50% into Mythra, or like into Ivy. This dude's doing like the first
Mythra.
25% with Mythra and then doing the rest Pyra. Like he does not like Mythra.
I like noticing or watching Saltlord play. I really like his space control. He's kind of just willing to throw forward airs out and control an area and fade back. And a lot of players don't actually do that enough, in my opinion.
That's all she's supposed to do. She's kind of like Shulk, where she doesn't have to necessarily be up on you. She just throws. Her triangle of neutral is throw big move and fade back aerial.
Mm-hmm. He's looking like a very opposite game right now. Jimrude look kind of struggling to catch her bearings, and Saltlord playing some nice, slow, perfect, beautiful neutral, getting those little 22% damage strings and then resetting.
Oop, barely snuck past the turnip right there.
18-year-old tech.
Okay, this is where Jimrude starts to shine, though.
Guys.
There's been so many sets I've watched of Jimrude's where he is down 3 stocks to 1, and then he gets something like this going. And with that lead you had dissipates before your very eyes.
Ego is? This scene, yeah. We have this gosh darn mic that we're using falls over after every other. It's this evil stand. All right, okay. Tense moment right now. Down tilt into the
that
forward air,
almost
not gonna quite. Oh,
Down
Pyra.
tilt into anything off ledge is so gross. Any character that has it's just good in my opinion.
Pyra has such insane kill power. I can't believe that almost killed.
Especially the fact that it's off down tilt, which is already gigantic. She doesn't need it.
Ooh,
Uppy's
nice.
gonna take it.
That's
Yeah.
gonna take it. Really good switch from Saltlord to that small battlefield. Knew he kind of liked the stage layout, but he wanted a little bit less room for Jimrude to be able to run away and pull out turnips, get all his combos going or anything. Because at the end of the day, Peach is a good character, but they are kind of limited in their combo game by room.
Yeah. They have a clear win objective too, so like anytime that there's a lull in the neutral, they're gonna try and reset at the corner and pull turnip. And if you're on a smaller stage, that distance isn't gonna be nearly as useful. They're gonna get 1 turnip maybe, 2 at best, and being in the corner against Pyra is gonna cause a lot of issues. That down tilt confirms an affair.
And Pyra just killed Pyra. Even it's funny saying this about a sortie, but Pyra hits way further than you think they are going to.
Yeah.
Because not only do you have to think about Pyra, Mythra has slightly shorter attacks than Pyra, so that switch to Pyra actually tricks people a lot of times. Like
Yeah.
that forward air is going to hit you once per set.
And their sword moves so fast, so you don't actually see the sword hitbox, you see the flashy light kind of thing, and it's a little bit deceptive. It doesn't exactly match
It makes
the
it look a
hitbox.
lot larger than it actually is.
Yeah. Alright, FD.
FD's scary. FD against Jimrude, scary.
Very scary, but
But
now
also-
Pyra doesn't need to chase as hard.
Platforms-
You're floaty Peach. You're going to fall onto that sword all day of the week.
You know, I feel like of all the Peach players I watch, Jimrude is the best about using platforms.
Yeah. His
So-
movement's really good. He does a lot of that empty hop float stuff that I see a lot of the better Peach players use.
Like, I feel like if I'm playing against a character like Pyra and Mythra, I am not
Ooh.
bringing them to FD. Just because FD is a really good stage for characters with overwhelming neutrals.
And
You
really
can't run
big
away.
hitboxes.
You can't run away or get anything when you don't have platforms to play around.
Yep, and one thing I feel like about with FD is the ledge trapping gets so much better on the stage. You don't have a platform to mix up your recovery on. You don't have other places you can pretend to land and use that as like a bait.
You have one place where you want to go.
You
and
have
that
your
is-
you have your 4 ledge options, and
This
you
needs
better
to go
hope you
off
mix
of
them up.
this.
Is this a best of 3 or best of 5? Best of 3, okay, and this is in losers, so this might potentially.
Yeah, this is a qualifier. This is not top 8.
So this is potentially
Currently.
Jimrude's tournament game, and it's already going a little rough for him.
Oh, and
Nice.
there's the forward air. Not gonna quite kill. Pyra
It's a little heavier than
a
Mythra.
big girl, big large lady.
I always think it's crazy that you can swap to a character and change the weight.
Yeah.
That's kind of tilting.
Let me at him.
Okay, Jimbo still not getting the stock.
Oh my god,
that was
it's on
kind
the
of
light
important.
one too. Oh, there's
There we
back
go.
air.
All right, this is where we really need
This
to
is
clutch up.
Just like last game, Jimrude behind. 2 stocks to 1. Let's see if he can get a big damage combo or not. But if not, Saltlord's looking really nice right now. Ooh.
All right, Jimrude's starting to get
Okay.
a little bit of percent on him.
Alright.
Still only at 10%.
The Jimrude
Okay, nice. Keeping him out with these bears being very ambiguous with his
almost
floats.
absolutely screaming into the masses outside. He's all like, please, please let Jimrude win.
Okay, Jimrude is avoiding these hits at all costs, not giving Saltlord any
Okay.
extra credit. And now he just needs to find one good turn to confirm.
You
Maybe
know,
a bear off stage.
from watching Saltlord, Saltlord isn't the most explosive player I've ever seen, but he is so gosh darn consistent. Like,
Yeah.
I would not want to play neutral against this guy. He
seems
does
like
he gives openings, but they're very far and few between.
Oh my lord.
There we go. That was very well done by Saltlord.
Yeah, I'm not happy.
Well played by
from
both
Jim.
players. Well played by both players. But Saltlord was just the better one right now.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Jimrude. We got. Are we all top 8 now?
Yeah.
And now we're in all top 8. And now we get to look at Zach in his Lucas hoodie.
That hoodie is actually famous.
That's cursed. One of his most cursed possessions.
I would love to get like